Hello, everybody. It's me, Daryun. Welcome in. Today, going back for some infection-free zone. Gonna do another run. It's been a little bit. We had some updates come through, and I think it's time to go back. Seems like a lot of people are enjoying it, so I thought I'd give it another go. This time, I was thinking of trying a little spot called Louisville, Kentucky. You've heard of that before? Maybe not. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. I figured we'd give it a go and see how it works out. Got West Point down here. It's just going to look a lot different than if you're thinking about something else, but I thought it'd be cool or interesting to do it. So let's take a look. It's a huge city, right? River there. All right, we need to pick some spot though to start. I prefer not very easy. I'll take easies. Okay. That river is going to be a problem. No, that's not a river. That's a highway. Highway's fine. We want some forest. Here, no, that's very easy. Let's see. So many buildings. Like a stadium of some kind. It's a big town, right? A lot of force, 10%, yeah. 9% there. Not too many buildings. That's what probably makes it very easy. Not a buildings on it. So it's not too bad, but it's not really. I guess they got to divide it up here. Oh, that's Louisville. Okay. Louisville. Here. Good. Some interesting surrounding area. Only 1% forest. Oh, very easy. Medium here. That's even tougher section. Let me hit Linden here. Still Louisville. Much forest, but there should be some. Some plant around there. So bad. 10% forest again. All these areas here. This might not be so bad. Some big buildings up in the sector here. Bunch of foresty stuff. Bunch of little houses to get there. This isn't too bad. 4% forest. A little bit of water. Some POIs. Temperature. There. Lots of expeditions we can go on. 110 vehicles. Alright. We do that. We're going to put in terrain elevation. We're gonna kick this up here like that. Actually, I'm gonna drop the amount of resources instead. Maybe. People's not too hard to deal with. Go all the way to 1.6. Yeah, let's do it. Let's leave the resources alone, but we'll kick people down and the horde numbers up, so give us a little bit of a challenge. Alright. Maybe Louisville Sluggers. Right. Okay. Slug it out here in Louisville. Okay. Do the tutorial. I haven't done that in a while, but let's do a tutorial just so everybody can see it again. Some people may not be that familiar with the game, so this will help teach everybody else out there a little bit. So this will take a little bit to set up. This is the first time I'm doing the map, so give me a minute or so here. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. Doing well. It's the weekend for me. Doing a little bit of free time here. Do that. Oh no, game crashed. Yeah, we got forced again. Okay, let's try this. Alright. Turn on tutorial, leave terrain elevation off. Crank that back up very hard, and try this again. So, it's back in. Initial loading panes, I don't know. So, yeah, so we're back in Louisville here. This one loads.
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected, but they all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters, ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Even there on the bottom.
This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
Yeah, so that's the setting we got. First order of business is to pick an HQ. This is our map here. You can see we've got these 9 squares here for our grid. And I usually like to pick it somewhere in the middle to start with. It's pretty good. It'll give equal chance for everybody to come get us from the edges. Kind of a bigger building. That one. Far into this. It's not too bad. It's a little far this way, but there's some trees here. It'll be nice. This will give us living quarters for 27 people. Oh, that's interesting. Quarters like that gives us living quarters for 12. Only 2. That's not so bad. That road met up, but it does not. Okay. Maybe not that building. Maybe this building here. Give us okay coverage around here and here. There's 22 people. Losing a little bit. Not that much. So confirm. This is a little more central too. So let's do that. Alright.
Operator, this is first squad leader. We made our way out. The neighborhood looks deserted. We'll have to scavenge the nearby buildings for any useful resources.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Look for food.
Okay. Find something to eat as fast as possible.
Alright, so we select a squad, which we did. Trying to scavenge view, so you can see all the buildings on the map here. Each one has potential for resources inside them, and if we hit the V key, you can see which ones we have searched and which ones we have not. So any with a question mark or another icon above it means there's something there potentially. And all the buildings kind of pertain to what was there on the map. I forget what the program they used to map everything, but some of them have the building names on them, some of them don't. Road address, that sort of thing. And then some of them have special icons, like this one here. Like this is a speedway. So it's got gas in there, petrol station. This was a restaurant, a speedway, like the food mini mart, whatever you want to call it, that is usually attached to the gas station. So there's potential for food there, or chance for food. Question marks can be who knows what's in there, but this has got research materials or scientific materials, which is used for our research, which we'll get into soon. Need to get familiar with this layout here. You've got medicine. There should be some government buildings too. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there we go. So this was Preston. I don't know, probably maybe a police station or something at some point. Municipal building, something like that. There aren't a lot of. Okay. Oh no, there's a couple here. Bunch of stuff up here. Okay. So these have got weapons in them, and potential riot gear. So these are really good buildings to search to start with. This one potentially has assault rifles. Yeah, they both do. Okay. Pistols, shotguns. No sniper rifles, but that's okay. So these are good buildings to start searching. And we do want to find vehicles too, because cars can make getting around a lot easier. But for now, we're looking for cans of food. So we want 4 of them. So you can send your guys out. You got your speeds here. So normal, ×2, and ×4. And space will pause. Switch to pause and switch to not. And then as well, you can queue orders with the shift. So I can tell them to clear out all these buildings. And then there's also a area scavenge to do.
No more to find. Chief, we found some seeds in one of the buildings.
Wow,
Looks
seeds
like
already?
grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again.
So you can shift and hold down Dragon Area, and that'll tell them to loot all the buildings in that area.
Okay, bring that in.
We should have a place where we can cook meals for our citizens. This will make our people much happier, too.
It seems like a cookhouse.
Let's build a cookhouse.
We're going to need some metal, too.
Goodness.
Car wreckages can be a good source. Or we can deconstruct some buildings. Send workers to do that.
So we're getting a lot of tips coming in. A lot. So this is our building menu. You've got basic, food, production, walls, and then towers, and miscellaneous things. So you can scroll up or down. There's a bunch of different things to build there. Eventually we'll be able to construct our own buildings, but for now we can only repurpose existing ones. For area work stuff, you can plant trees, you can gather wood, bricks, or metal. And so those are stored up here in materials. So various buildings need these to be constructed, and tools is used for farming, and certain factories when we want to build those.
Waiting orders.
I don't need these brought in yet, but we are going to need some wood if we want to repurpose some buildings for housing. So shelter is one of the things we're going to do pretty soon, and that just requires wood. Warehouse as well. Headquarters doesn't require all three. Squad headquarters is just metal. So they want us to build some fields, build a cookhouse. So fields is here, cookhouse here. It also wants us to collect metal. So we can do that here. And metal, so you can click and hold over an area. You can kind of see blue highlights of all the things it's going to collect. So it's a lot of street lights. You kind of see like there's a street light there, there, and any car wrecks in the area. Those will be what it scavenges. So you can see in the bottom right of the box, it would take 36 workers and it will gather 63 total metal. So if we release, it's got a little thing here. So we can click that and assign 10 of our 16 or 26 available workers to it, which is fine. You can up and down there, max, 0, all that good stuff. And so they'll come out of our headquarters right now because that's where everybody's staying. We are super overloaded, so we're going to want to get some building done soon. It did give us some resources to start with, 55 wood, some metal. So let's do that. I don't know if I want to build a field yet or a cookhouse, but I might. We'll see. What I do want to do is get some more squads. So we got 8 pistols, so we can form up 2 new squads. They changed this recently, so it's going to be 90 seconds before we get a squad out. It used to be instantaneous, but they changed it, so keep that in mind. You don't get free squads right away.
Waiting orders.
So let's just get time rolling again. And we should probably get our people
Sir, the
working.
crates are in the HQ. We have to think what to scavenge first. It will be best to check some shops or warehouses.
Okay.
Okay. I'll point you where to go.
Point you where to go.
There's nothing left.
Let's gather some wood too, I think.
Chief, I will speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let us go and adapt the buildings to suitable shelters, so we won't spend a single more night underground.
Cap.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
So we're going to want shelter space built.
On my way.
So converting, these are all real tiny buildings. Goodness. This one's 31, that's pretty good.
Let's do it. Waiting orders.
Come over here, I'm going to have you search this. Should grab that
Going
first.
there. On my way.
That up. These? Oh, you're full. Okay. Come on back here.
We're on the move.
And then search that building. Let's convert that one over. It's going to strain because it's kind of far. But let's get it searched.
Roger.
And then our second squad, I think I want to send them out looking for a car. Or a vehicle of some sort. Not just a car. There's trucks. And cars. SUVs. That you can find out.
Building clear.
It'll work. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have you
Operator.
scavenge these buildings here for now.
Roger.
Let's clear this area out. This is probably where we'll start building our houses and things.
Roger.
So we'll start clearing all that out. We've got almost done on our squad 9. So it builds them one at a time, so it's a queue system. So once this one's done, alright, send it out. Probably this way, I guess. We're gonna want
We're on the
research materials. So
Clear.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the quests we get at some point. Is to get research materials and bring them back in.
Reporting. On my
And
way.
so each day you've got a daytime period and a nighttime period. Daytime periods are kind of free to do what you want. Your workers will go out and do stuff. Nighttime is dangerous. You got infected patrol groups wandering around.
Building clear.
So you're gonna be a lot
There's nothing
more
left.
careful at night. I'm really hoping these guys find a
Waiting
car.
orders.
Is the objective, not just research materials.
Roger.
Car, and so if you hover over here, you can see when sunrise and sunset is. So 6:41, the sun goes down today. So we got another 3 hours.
Going there.
Your squad should be ready by then.
There's
We'll
nothing
have one
left.
squad to cover our headquartered building to defend ourselves.
No more to find.
And so you can see how much food they're going to eat every day, depending on how many people we have. And as we go along, we're going to try and build our colony up with more people. So we'll take more food to feed everybody each day.
Let's do it.
The more we get. Right now we got 30. Oh, 4 children, so 34 total. So today we'll just keep gathering stuff. Tomorrow we'll start on this building here
Roger.
into a shelter. Because right now they're staying in this building, which is kind of underground. So they're not so happy about it.
Sir, the sun is getting low. We don't know what's going to happen during the night. We can continue our scavenging operations in the dark, but that will be way more dangerous than waiting until sunrise.
Well,
Carry on.
keep going.
We need those resources.
We do.
Sir, it is too dangerous for unarmed civilians to work after nightfall.
That's fine.
Everyone will return home.
Yep. Don't want them to.
Okay, let's be safe.
Yep. Gotta be safe. Keep our civilians as safe as we can.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Building clear.
So, area scavenge is nice, but I probably won't use it that much because it kind of goes weird directions. I mean, usually a little more micromanaging than that, so I prefer to have like a good pattern to go through.
On my way. Receiving. Going there.
So we'll do that.
Infected incoming.
All right. So, as night falls,
Sir, just saw a group of infected. They might not be aware of our presence yet.
Get ready to fight.
we're ready to fight, everybody. All right. So as night falls, your vision goes down. You can see the vision. Everybody's got a vision radius.
Operator, on my way.
And you can move inside of buildings. So, and you see the range of your squad has for firing. So if they enter that range radius, they'll start shooting at them. If not, it's fine. So each of your squads has perception, and each of your people, if they're out or in towers, gives you perception as well. So
Operator,
these guys are
let's
not
do it.
inside a
Another one
building.
incoming.
You can see when they have a building bonus here. These guys do not for some reason.
We're on the move. Search done.
Grab that and come back. See if we can get them inside a building. So they don't have
There are some
cover.
infected around here.
It's a bunch of groups. So if you click them, you can see how many there are. So there's 5 in that one, 3, 6. So gotta be careful.
Another one incoming.
I prefer to take them out if we can. Pistols are the lowest range weapon you can get. And then towers can have bows, but I think I got the building bonus now. Until we get a car, fighting infected outdoors is a bad idea. You want to have cover of a building. some sort.
Ready for action. Going there. On my way.
Let's see if we can't get him down here.
Hostiles inbound.
Gosh, another one. Should start engaging there. Yep. Alright, so they're going to move towards us. This is very dangerous, but we're going to do it. Especially since I don't have any armor.
Going there. Vector incoming.
Alright, so we managed to take them out without taking any injuries. Let's see, they got health. This will fill up with red as they start taking damage.
Receiving.
But to get to us takes time, and we can shoot them pretty much the whole time as they're walking towards us. So
Roger.
we can kind of just keep doing this and fending them off that way. But we want to get rid of these infected. We don't want them wandering around. So the more we kill now, the better off we are, and our people get experience for doing it too. So they get experience for scavenging. They get experience for driving, I think, and for killing the infected.
There are some infected around here.
Let's see, they don't want to tangle with us. Wait. And as we progress further in the story, these packs become larger and larger. So I think they can go up to 20.
Another one incoming.
So kind of tease us here as nighttime rolls along.
Infected incoming.
So we can speed up a little bit. We're gonna come through here.
Ready for action. On my way.
You can see these buildings you can cover, so we may want to start taking them out at some point.
Ready for action.
This is a little dangerous because they may come for our guys here, but 2 squads will be able to take them out really easy. That many.
Ready for action. On my way.
See, they're trying to skirt around us here.
Roger.
Let's come this way in case they want to mess with us. Try and get a better field of fire on them.
Another
A
one
little bit.
incoming.
There.
Clear. Another one incoming.
They just want to keep teasing us. Come on. Come here, little guys.
Horde spotted.
No. Alright. On over this way. Let's chase these guys off. Yeah. You don't want any, do you?
Roger. Hostiles inbound.
I don't know. Come on. Come on in. Some, your guns also have ammo. So you can see they're down to 196 to 200. So you gotta watch that too.
No more to find.
We don't want these guys to leave the building until morning. And you can see how much they can hold. So another reason we want vehicles is the vehicles hold more resources. And we're going to say, no, you need to be in the building.
On my way.
So that once they fill up, they stop. They'll finish searching the building, and then they'll want to return back. But for this, we're just going to have to watch. We do not want to get caught out in the open. It's really bad. Inside a building, you get more cover, and they have to come to you. Outside, there's no cover.
Horde spotted.
This is a lot more dangerous. So each building's got entrances. You can see the little roof things here. That's where people can go in and come out of the building. They can't just walk through like a side wall here.
Infected incoming.
So we're just gonna kind of
Reporting. Roger.
try and smack everybody. Oh, they get
Infected incoming.
the infected can't see you inside buildings very easily, but the second I step outdoors, the vision range on them is a lot better. So that's why I'm not leaving the building. The second I step out, probably 3 of these squads will see me and immediately head towards me. Alright, so during the daytime, the infected take damage from the sun. So you can probably see this one. They're going to head for a building, which is my building. Alright, let's come down here. We're going to take them out. You can see they're starting to take damage from the light. They're going to come into our building. We're going to have to deal with them. So having to take a little bit of damage is nice. And luckily we did not take any damage. Alright, so come on back.
on the
And
move.
today we want to convert this building. So let's do shelter. And let's pull some people off. The Goose says, hey Darian, what's up? The Goose says, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing some infection-free zone today. A little bit. So the metal, we got that. We need 5 more. So let's get 5 there. So we can have up to 10 workers here. Let's pull some off the wood production too. And let's get this shelter up pronto. That's going to make our people a lot happier. So some of them are homeless right now because they don't all fit even in the HQ building we got. So you can see our mood here. Many citizens don't have their own shelter, so they're very unhappy, but they're also super happy to finally be out underground. So we got 52 hours in that. Get this building done. So let's do that. You'll see some people start shifting around. Each of these green dots is a person. So we'll head over to the building here. So they have to pull resources out of our HQ and then bring them over here and starts building. So it takes 42. So that's our progress there.
This night was easy. There are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before the next nightfall.
Okay.
Agree.
So,
Let's
hoping to
build a
catch
wooden
you. Do you
tower.
want to be the second person to play the new game? Sure. Check it out. Alright, completed the metal gathering. Are you the first person, or is there somebody else besides you? Who wants to build a wooden tower? And who still wants to build the fields? Make a build and shoot email. Where can I send it? Let me send you a message. You have private messages on?
Receiving.
Alright, these guys are done. Let's get
Ready
in.
for action.
Really need to find a car. Where is... Is there a closer thing? No, not really. Still 8:30. Try and have him go up here. It's gonna take a long time without
We're
a
on the
car.
move.
We'll see if we can find a car along the way. So this is what we're gonna do.
Operator.
You come in with that. That's good. And then we're gonna have you start some of these other buildings here.
We're on the move.
Reactor online. Sensors
Vinegar.
online. Weapons online.
What's up?
All systems nominal.
These ones there. Okay. Going.
Operator.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're on the move.
So we'll have our third squad go too. If I had more
Going
people,
there.
I'd make more squads, but 3 is probably good enough for now. So dangers during the daytime is wandering packs of bandits. Hunter says, yay, my day is complete. If I get nothing else done, at least I got
Search
first
done.
day stream. Thank you for that. Welcome in. Hope your day is
No more
doing
to
good.
find.
I hope you're having a good day today. And if you get nothing else done, still hope it's good.
Chief, there are signs of smoke. It's coming out of a building.
Oh,
I think there might be some people there.
huh.
I recommend we go and investigate.
Okay, that's interesting.
Let's investigate.
Wow, I haven't seen that before. All right, change of plans. Come on over here.
We're on the move.
That's very interesting. Seems you're busy with zombie apocalypse, but you have about 10 or so minutes at some point in the stream. Let's see the stream. Okay. All right. Don't have. Yeah. Did you get the whisper? I want to shoot it over there. I can take a look. So let me know when it hits there, I'll see if I can install it or whatnot. Got your email. Okay. Yep. Let me know.
Let's do it. No more to find. Clear. Roger.
So for those of you who do not know, the Goose Says is the developer behind Merchants of the Six Kingdoms. He's got a new game coming out that he's working on. So we may check that out here for a little bit. Okay, it's got a little icon of it now, so we can come back to it. If we miss it later somehow.
Search done. Vehicle spotted.
That's what we wanted.
Sir, we just found a car that looks drivable. Let's try to make it run
Nice.
again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, try it.
Going there.
We're gonna pick that up first. So gas or vehicles use fuel.
Building
So I
clear.
have to mind our fuel level now. Try not to drive too much if we don't have a lot of fuel. But cars give us, so you can see each vehicle type has a different resource capacity. Normal sedans got 10. So
Waiting order.
squad,
Building clear.
each member of a squad can carry one. So squads
Receiving.
normally consist of 4 people, but it can lose them, can die, that sort of thing.
Vehicle taken
Drop
off.
down.
I miss driving so much. This will help speed up our scavenging. And we can run over the infected if they get too close.
It's true.
Well,
Building
see.
adapted.
Alright, so vehicles have condition. So as this goes down this way, our car runs slower. And then eventually it'll, if it gets down that low, it'll stop working altogether. We'll have to try and repair it, and it can limp back. Boom, that's about it. Goose says, well, this is my first build, and there's errors, so it might be a while to figure out. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, let's check out this building
Let's do
here.
Chief, we found some survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions for the last few years. We could bring them in, but will we be able to feed them?
Yep, let's accept them.
Bring them in.
are wandering around.
Alright, so that's going to be 5 survivors. They're going to head back for HQ, and that'll bump us up by 5. We also finished our building here, so 31. We're going to need more than that because we got infants or children, and then we got 5 more people coming in. We got 10 more people. Let's build another one for now. We have the wood for it, though. We're down to 43 wood. So we may want to bust some people down from there and up wood production or gathering. So scavenging, you're not going to find these generic resources that you get from either gathering or from repurposing or reclaiming buildings. So you can just deconstruct buildings and you get resources back from them. So that's a good way to go. In fact, can we repurpose? So, whoops, not that. House. We'll do most of these. Okay. So you can see these buildings block line of sight for things. So they're kind of dangerous in that regard, but some buildings are too small to do anything with. And so those I'm fine. Yeah, you see like too small for adaptation. If we deconstruct this, we'll get 432, not a whole lot, but right. So you can see this one building fixed our need. Technically our headquarters can hold people, but they really don't like staying here, so I'd like to get another building in, maybe That one. Hold 9 people, 13. Let's do that for now. Okay, only 3. Good. So then we can pump more people into gathering that for us. Although I think I want to build a single tower because it wants me to. So let's do that. This will take 10 wood. It'll provide some extra defensive firepower. Hey, happy weekend, Martino. What's up? I said I have 5900 silver. What can I buy? Nothing on this one. Sorry. Seems not quite rim mortal. Alright, these guys are done. Let's have them keep going. Car, what time is it? 2:07. They're not going to have a lot of time to do stuff, but maybe have them drive over here.
We're on the move.
Might be able to hold out by themselves. Let's see.
Ready for action. Clear.
Just use this squad to kind of clear out the buildings around us, gather all the resources there, and provide some limited protection if we need it, or extra protection. Only got 2 out of 5 people, but this doesn't take a lot to build, so
There are some people here.
probably not going to finish today. We found another vehicle. Where is it? There. Oh, some people wandering around. Sedan. All right.
Ready for action.
Let's do it.
So let's see if we can talk to them. Some people are going to be hostile, but until that event comes up, we won't know. Come over and talk to us.
Sir, we have encountered a group of people. They're weird and aggressive. On top of that, some were wounded by the infected. The good thing about them, though, is that they seem to know how to handle a weapon.
Alright, so we have the option to take them in or decline. We can ask them what do they think.
What do you think?
He's probably going to tell us we can take them in, but it's going to come at a high price.
People might be an asset,
So,
but it'll come with a price. As much as our zone will benefit from them, we can surely expect some issues if they join us.
yep. So we take them in. It's going to give us a penalty on our morale, but I think right now we need people. So let's
Ask
take
them
them.
to join us.
Going there. We're on the move.
Alright, where was I going? Over here.
On my way.
Let's grab a couple of these buildings. So this will hopefully get us some protection and some extra weapons. So these people will just start trickling in, and that'll give us a bigger population. We probably need something better than this, but get all this extra people in. How's your weekend going, Martino? Hope you're doing good.
There's a vehicle in sight.
Another vehicle. Ooh, a truck. Okay. Alright, we may have to try.
Going there.
Time is sunset. 6:55. Alright, come on over here. So,
A group of people is approaching.
we are limited by our HQ capacity, so we can have up to 6 squads right now. One thing we can do is we're going to split our squad. So we found a protector already. We're going to take this guy out,
Ready for action.
and he's going to go capture this
We're on
vehicle
the
for
move.
us. Come over
Reporting.
here.
Going there. Roger.
Alright, we'll talk to us. Hopefully it's a better group than the last one.
Operator, we've come in contact with some people. They have some useful skills for squads.
Nice. Alright. What do you think?
What do you think? Should we accept them?
These people will surely fit in.
Alright,
We
that's
could
what
use what
here.
they're offering.
Alright.
If I were you, I wouldn't think twice.
Think twice then. Let's accept them in.
Ask them to join us.
This says I bought a new GPU for a friend. Now SPC runs a lot better. Awesome, dude. That's
Going
great.
there.
Actually,
Roger.
back here. Abandon this vehicle.
Going there.
Over here. We're gonna take the van.
Vehicle taken over.
This thing holds 25. And we're going to exchange with these guys, actually.
Ready for action. Roger.
And we're going to...
Ready for exchange.
Operator.
Alright. Come on over.
Waiting orders.
Get in the van.
Roger.
Get in the van.
On my way.
Thank you. Alright.
Let's do it.
Now, so once you it takes a little bit to take over a vehicle, but
Somebody's coming.
We're on the move.
once we've done that, we can grab it really easy at any point in the future. We got 5 extra people. Throw them on here and here for now. Let's see. So this is bricks we can pick up, gather. I think maybe we construct that. This looks like a good spot for our fields, I think. So we may do that for farming. So nice of you, Martino, buy a new
There's nothing
GPU.
left.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Alright, so that's our cue that night's coming. We still have some time, but careful. Oh, we didn't put people into there. Not brand new, but a lot better than the current one. Yeah, that's always nice to have a new GPU. Wish that tower was done, but it's okay. We got those people in. Next there, and some extra people there. So they don't work at night.
Somebody's coming.
It's fine. Alright, so this is where our
Waiting orders.
hopes and dreams lie right now. Some good armor, these protectors or riot
Let's do it.
gear, and some more guns. Pretty nice. Let's see the fun pistol.
Sir, we found a trail nearby. It looked as if a huge crowd had run and trampled everything in their way.
Uh-oh.
There must have been hundreds.
Oof.
Have you heard anything?
Last
You heard
night we could
anything?
hear howls, as if crowds of monsters were shouting and wailing. I think something really big is coming our
Yeah,
way.
those are nasty. Okay. Track them.
Look for more signs. Track them down.
Track them down.
We're on the move.
Jeez.
Spotted.
Oh, wow. Okay. Here they come.
Roger.
Okay. So you can see people hold up in buildings at night. So like raiders and friendlies.
Receiving.
As the infected wander around freely.
Search done.
Infected incoming.
Watch home. So. No. Bad microphone.
Waiting orders.
So they may attack this building. That's a lot of them too. Oh my god. 19.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Over here. See if we can lure them in. So
Roger.
the infected chase people more than buildings, but
On my way.
here they come.
Let's do.
Sir, it's almost nightfall. We can
Uh-huh.
already see some infected coming out of their lairs.
Yep. Ready.
Okay. Get
Get in there.
ready to defend
Get in
the
there.
zone.
The door won't hold much longer.
Nope. So we gotta come out. Draw them out. Draw them over here. Come on over here. Get in, get in, get in. Okay, good. Alright.
They're breaking into our building.
So they try to break through the building if it's yours. So you can see it's got health. Building's got health on it. So if they break that down, well, that's weird. If they break that down, the building goes, and all. In this case, it would be people. 31 people are going to run out, which is really bad. But
Receiving. Roger.
okay. That's a bug. Shooting people over and over again. All
Another
right.
one incoming.
All right. So we are dancing with fire here. Let's see if we
Let's
can't
do it.
draw these guys in too and kill them.
Infected incoming!
So the advantage of defending from a HQ is that's where all your ammo is stored, so you can reload easily enough.
Roger.
If you're in a house, you don't get to reload. You get whatever ammo's on you.
Our building's under attack.
Let's see, I'll take him out slowly. Slowly but surely. 2 squads can handle most stuff right now. Other than the big herds that you've that they mentioned. So we got 3 pistols and a shotgun so far.
Another one incoming!
I need this tower built so it can cover this building.
Ready for action. Roger.
Draw them out here. So they're gonna try and destroy our house. But this squad's sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Need you to get back in.
The door won't hold much longer.
That's good. We got another group coming from that direction. We'll just hold up here. Oh, now that one's glitching. It's so weird.
There are some infected around here.
The infected are pillaging a building.
It's fine. What are we doing here? Oh, these guys are just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Come on, let's do this one next. It's weird that, like,
Infected incoming!
give them cover. Whatever. Let's go back home. There's probably another squad coming in. Be okay. That's my couple. Alright, get those. Didn't glitching? Yeah, kind of. Nope, they're just sinking slowly. Alright, cool.
Infected incoming!
I can jump to the squad, or what they see, by clicking on it. Dead Life, what's up? Here to see how to play it and taking notes? Making brownies in there? Nice.
Ready for action.
What's up, Dead Life? How's your weekend going? Brownie sounds good, dude. Smells delicious. So it's a mixture of tower defense, town defense game, and RTS
Hostiles
squads. Oh, nope. So that group's gonna go out and engage these guys. Been a good day. Just got back from a hike up a massive hill. Nice.
Hostiles inbound!
See, they took some damage, but they killed that pack. So the humans and the infected will fight each other if they encounter each other. So later on we can use that
Another one incoming!
because not all the humans out there are friendly. So
Operator.
that's a bigger group. Now we have a vehicle we can kite
Waiting orders.
these guys, and we may go try and help the group of friendlies
Going
up
there.
here,
We're on the move.
tanking some of the Zeds for them.
Another one incoming!
There's one there. How's our home doing? Okay, cool. Weather's been beautiful. Yeah, it's super nice this weekend here too. Alright, so they should see us.
Ready for action.
And shooting from inside a vehicle lowers your accuracy. So what I like to do is get them to exit the vehicle. So it's going to shoot and scoot when you need to move. Get close enough, you hop in the van and drive it, or the vehicle, and drive it away. And then you pop back out again.
There are some infected around here.
And just to be safe, let's keep
We're on the
going.
move. There are some infected around here.
Alright, we hit the time of morning where they start going into the houses. So let's see
Going there.
if we can pick up these people too, if they're any good. If not, I may decline these people, but we'll see. And since it's morning, close enough, let's send our squad out
Waiting orders.
to pick up a vehicle. Grab that one, I think.
Waiting orders. Going there.
Everybody is ready.
We're on
Sir,
the move.
we've encountered
Alright,
a group
so we
of
hit
people.
this group as well.
They've got some wounds from the infected. I'd also say they seem very hungry.
Okay.
They're carrying some resources, though.
Carrying resources is good. What do you think?
What do you think? Should we accept them?
These people might be an asset, but it'll come with a price. As much as our zone will benefit from
Kill
them, we
him.
can surely expect some issues if they join us.
It is an option, but we do want more people in our colonies, so I think we're going to accept them. They may turn,
Ask
but
them to join us.
I'll be bad at this. No, you can do that. That's fine. Your citizens have children, so you can get people that way. And each group is different, so they've got different stats that they'll tell you about. Like some people have good skills, and they're not wounded like that. So those are a little better groups to pick up, but it's all up to you and what you want to do. Who you want to accept and who you don't want to accept. Alright,
Reporting.
over here.
Roger.
It's your civilization. Build it how you want. I'm going full Negan, alright. Should be interesting to watch, I guess. Yeah, you want to be
Let's
Negan,
do it.
and you can be Negan.
Building complete.
People may not like
We're out
that,
of
but...
resources.
Okay, we don't have pistols, so... one option for towers is you can assign them bows. So we're just switching to bows for now, until our guys get back from our little trip up here. And we'll have some pistols, some more ammo. So you gotta watch your morale. So you can see new citizens arrive, give a good boost, but poor conditions is bad. People are staying in there, I think. Weird people, they don't like that so much. That's a negative. Vehicle, that gives us a little bit of a boost for a while. So we're trying to get this built to push some more people out of here. I
Where are
think
we
we're gonna
going?
need another one. Taken over. Alright, cool. Guys, come on. Actually, let's... What I like to do is I like to scavenge further out to start with. So that's what we're going to do. These big buildings here. Because the longer you go, the harder the game gets. So
Going
if we
there.
can scavenge some of these really far away buildings right off the bat, we can scavenge the closer stuff later. They'll learn to like it today. Alright. Yep. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. We got 4 people not doing anything. That's mostly full. Let's keep going on the metal. That should be good for now. How much wood do I have? 29. We're gonna need to look for some more wood. Or we can try planting some. That might be a better idea. So you can plant your own trees. So we'll plant there. Assign those 3 people to that. Be good. And then it'll give us some extra wood to harvest when we need it. If there's not enough around. So you can see there's trees here to get.
There are some infected around here.
Oh, interesting. So you can see they're taking damage from being out during the day. But
Receiving.
I'm going to grab that for me and then some of these. So once they fill up and the vehicle fills up, they'll auto return home.
Reporting.
Unless you have some of the settings turned off, but
Ready for action.
I usually leave them all on. And we're at the point where I might want another squad. So I can have guys out scavenging all night. And it's... Can you name people? You can. Let's see. If I can do it here. It's easier to name the squad people. I don't know if I can name, like, the scavengers out there, but Like the squad numbers, I think you can. Maybe not. I can name the squads. I haven't actually tried naming people. They do have names. I thought I was able to, but maybe not. Let's see.
Operator.
I know I can change the squads. Alpha.
Reporting.
I know that I can do. I can do that. I thought they have names. Maybe not until they get stats, because your squads can. They do rank up and they get skills. Might be just glitchy. But I knew they do have. Everybody's got names. So. There, and I'm going to start another gather wood project over here. Everybody else goes into that. I need wood to make another shelter. Looks like we got an ad break.
Waiting orders.
Lots of ammo, good. Lots of guns, good.
Waiting orders.
Found 2 riot gear. That's awesome. Like more, but that's what it is.
Waiting
So
orders.
these guys are going to hopefully bring some scientific material for us.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
What do you mean decline?
This, the infection is in
This
decline.
is an automated
Seek
message.
others and rebuild.
Just bought the game. It's on sale. It looks like a good time. Yeah. Really liking it. I really like this one.
This is the infection-free zone of... Please respond.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
Can you hear me?
So we'll try it, but these guys don't.
The infection is in decline.
It's just a repeating
Seek
message.
others and rebuild.
Let's turn it off.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
All right.
Let's go there.
So we already did it.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology. We could store all the books there, too. Let's build a research
Hi.
center
What's
and
up, Ice
assign the
Cream?
most technical minds there.
All right.
Okay. Let's do this.
So that's pretty much the end of the tutorial stuff. So if you start a new game without the tutorial, this is probably about be where you're at. So they want us to build a research center. We can do that. It takes some resources depending on our building size. Looks like it takes less wood and more iron. Like in a bigger building, but I really need more people storage right now. So still got 6 people there. What's up, Ice King? How you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good day. Hope your work isn't too rough for you. Alright, we got that built. Oh, yep, that's right. We did last time. So bows don't do a whole lot of damage. Like pistols do 12 to 35. Bows do 8 to 20. The difference is bows don't require ammo or guns. You can see assault rifles 26 to 52, shotguns 90 to 100, sniper rifles 80 to 105. They got different ranges as well. Like snipers the longest, then AK assault rifles, followed by the pistols and shotguns are same range. Those. I saw V Rising is getting a new update. Kind of want to play it again. Last time on Shank's server, I gave up after I tried to defeat the boss like 25 times. Oh no. It is morning. Did I get... let me get a new squad. So the new squad's only going to have melee weapons because we did not bring our pistols back yet. So we haven't filled up the truck. But if any squads get in close and we can use them to draw in other people, that'll help.
Reporting.
Tell you what, finish this building
We're on the move.
and then come home. So probably gonna need them.
On my way.
Although I didn't hold shift, did I? Is this going
On my way.
there and then shift? Okay. Yeah, the difficulty set pretty high. A lot of people gave up. It's around the same boss. I see. Huh. I don't think I ever tried V-Rising. Need to at some point. 6 wood left there. Let's pile some more people here. So we need some wood out of it. And then we'll probably adapt this building over to housing. It's fun, I
Chief,
like
we
it.
just
Yeah.
found an assault rifle.
Ooh.
This will come in handy against large hordes.
Nice.
Let's just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
Yeah. So the downside, other downside of assault rifles is
Wrap it up, folks.
they use a
Use it
ton,
with caution.
ton more ammo. Than like pistols do. So you go through
Search
ammo a
done.
lot faster if you do that. If you use assault rifles all the time. But they're very good for clearing out hordes.
Let's do it.
The goose says if you're still there, probably not gonna get time to try it today, but if you can send it to me
The moon seems so close to the Earth tonight, reflecting the sunlight.
and some times you might be available, I could try it later in the week, maybe Tuesday.
There should be no infected on the street tonight.
Alright, so full moons is when it's too bright, like she says.
That's good.
They'll keep
You
them.
can use
Are you
it
just
quiet
about to
night.
send? Alright, if you're about ready now, then I think I have time. I'm not sure how much longer you're gonna be.
Infected incoming.
So infected should not be standing out.
Horde
It
spotted.
should go into buildings. Okay, I see they're going in buildings. So they don't take damage from being the sun, but they don't wander around. Sun, not much to see yet. Maybe 10 minutes. Okay, all right. Going a little bit here. I don't see them come in yet. Sequel ice is dead life. Oh. So, in other words, I didn't have to bring this guy back either.
Receiving.
Let's bring the materials in, and we'll go back out. If that's the case, keep going here. That one,
We're on the move.
back out. It's okay? You're doing okay?
Going there.
Glad to hear that. What's going on? What are you up to today? How's it going?
Don't wanna
That's how it's going, but any big things going on this weekend? I keep going on, so for sure. Should I grab a bigger building as your headquarters? So I like to do a pretty big building if you can. I was in the city in another game. Yeah, there's another game that takes place like near Louisville, right? Giant one with 2,000 storage. So the bigger buildings are nice, but keep in mind
Ready for
your
action.
people have a limited amount of radius for firing, so they won't be able to cover. Take a big building like this one, they can't cover everything from one side. So that'll be the only downside to taking a big building. You kill like 14,000 zombies. Nice, dude. Nice. So having more Living quarters isn't as important here, but storage capacity is nice. There is like a warehouse, which is even better for storage if you really need more. So like this holds 419 with the warehouse, but HQ it only holds 144. And then you die because of the giant horde. Yeah, that's usually what happens. You get caught out or make a mistake. One mistake and you're gone in that game. It's very brutal. Alright. So we're in the middle of our full moon. You can see it's got the weather forecast. Eventually you can push that out to see when the days are coming up. But for now, it's just today and tonight. So back to scavenging here.
We've spotted some people.
Reporting. Let's do it.
Let's meet them up. Let's see what they think.
Roger.
Boss, we've met some survivors. They've got some wounds from the infected. The good thing about them, though, is that they seem to know how to handle a weapon.
Okay. Let's take those in.
Ask them to join us.
If they're wounds from the infected and weird, we probably will not take them, but
Going there.
they've got at least one good thing going for them, so. Just trying to clean the biggest hospital in the game. SP hospitals, I remember. Nice. Maybe you can do it again. You're gonna give it another shot, or are you thinking of just giving up from there? Trying something else?
Operator.
You play Project Zomboid? Yeah, I've played a few times. I've been following it since it was a tech demo like 10 years ago. It's a really good game.
Ready for action.
So people will walk around as well at night with the full moon. So these guys, luckily we haven't found any bandits yet. It's going to change soon. Are you optimistic about the next Zomboid update? Yes, I'm ready for it to become public. I know it's still got a few bugs in it, but I'm a big fan of the 42 build. I like that they put in animals. I'm really looking forward when they get the actual people AI put in, but I really like it becomes very boring after you got an M248 and a ton of ammo. Oh. Gun won't last forever. But yeah, I can see how a really nice gun can make it feel overpowered.
No more to find.
So your people still don't work at night,
On
even
my
though
way.
full moon, but that's fine. Give them some
On my
rest.
way.
They deserve it. Oh, 294. Okay. That's risky, but it's still kind of early. Let's. You can see they got a little bit of a wound here. People we took in. Let's see if we can have him go grab this car. Come back. Since we got almost a day. How long does it take to travel across the country in this game? You can't. There's a limited range at the moment with the game. It's still in early. This one's in early access too. I can't go much past about 3 squares away, so it's still a little bit limiting there. I don't know if they're going to give it more than that. I would hope so, but I don't know for sure. Right now, this is the farthest you can go. And to get to these spaces, they're called expeditions. We'll find out eventually that you can take with vehicles. Is the best way to do these, and they'll have, like, you'll gather the whole square rather than like the individual houses. So I'm gonna speed up time. It's night, and there shouldn't be too much dangerous things around. County.
Clear.
If you lose, can you spawn in my city next time? I mean, I could try, but where are you? What city are you from? Red.
There are some infected
There's
around.
a lot of interesting ones to try out. So, I mean, if you ever pick up the game, you should definitely try your home city and see what you think. See how easy it would be.
Search done.
Alright, so you can see
Raider spotted.
when they're full, they come back, and then they go right back to where they were at. Okay,
Sir, we've spotted
this
some
could be a
people.
problem.
They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Alright, so here's another big choice. Treat them as hostile, approach friendly, or avoid. Every time I play, I usually approach as friendly. They usually turn hostile and start attacking and shooting. So we'll see.
Let's do it.
And you can move your people inside buildings. This is an option they recently added in. So let's see if they start shooting our people. Until one of us approaches them, they're not going to do anything, I have a feeling. But I'm going to post my squad there. Oh, you 100% don't expect this place? Oh, see, there they go. Alright, so they'll start shooting at our people. I'm going to have to wait till they get closer, though. I can't leave this building, or it goes really bad for my squad. Wish my other squad was back here. We're going to have a problem coming home. So leaving the building without armor is going to be a death sentence. Let's see, can I get through? Come back here? Maybe.
Let's do it.
Try to get the game, but you can't. Oh, that's too bad. It's on sale right now on Steam. I should start shooting. So there are 3 of them.
The infected are pillaging a building.
So they're shooting our tower. We did get pistols, so we may switch out to pistols after this. I don't know yet. Let's come over here where we can get line of sight and start shooting back with our guys too. Alright, so they're starting to damage our tower. They're playing around trying to hold home. Nice, dude. That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Alright. So the advantage of that is they leave weapons behind.
Waiting orders.
So we can go pick those up and bring them back in. And we can switch our guys over to pistols now. Let's wait for the pirate version, probably. Alright.
Operator, going there.
And what we can do is we can repair the building because it's got 1857 of the health. We can just switch over and have a couple people repair it. Doesn't take any wood because it's so low.
Building work done.
So little damage, but let's get it fixed up. Alright, so that took care of them. And as you progress, the squads get bigger and bigger. The raiders and the infected, they go up to 20, I think. 20 infected. And there's a couple different types as well. We'll see along the way. It's legal in your country? Alright. Where, if you don't mind me asking what country you're from. And feel free not to answer if you don't want to. That's fine.
Area cleared.
Alright, so we can bring that extra vehicle back in. These guys don't have any guns, so... Oh, they did pick up... Oh, there was some resources in there. Alright, well, here you go, have a gun. Some ammo for it. We left some resources in there. I'm from Russia? Okay. Yeah, there should be some interesting spots around Russia that you could play.
Ready for action.
Alright, hopefully... Got some food, which is always useful. Especially since we don't have any farms yet.
Receiving.
We got 5 people I'm not doing anything with, which means we're wasting labor. Let's go take a look. What do we like to do? How much would we have? We have 82. South Ural. Okay. Let's see. Hey. See this, please. Thank you. Nope, not familiar. It's on the border of Asia and Europe. Okay. Gino says, okay, now if they say the building is too big to adapt as a new shelter, should I do it or leave it? I think they'll do part of it if you click yes. And then later on you can adapt the whole thing. But that's not what I want. I want to see, like, regions. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Alright, let's back to the game. Sorry. Takes 180 wood to adapt. Yeah, that might be another factor you want to watch. Your resources. So I can do another house here. Because I'm getting a bunch of people in here, and we're accepting more groups. So that holds 7. This holds 40, 29, 54. Let's do this one. Let's get some 5 people. That's almost done. That's being worked on. Let's pull some people out of here. Get this. Actually, I want another tower. Need some protection for this thing. So there's 3 types of towers. We got wooden, metal, and then eventually you can do the, what is it, fortified towers, I think they are. So they'll have more health, but maybe here. Before I moved to Russia, I lived in a city, which is the first satellite. First man in space was launched from. Wow, that's impressive. Red. So I put it here. It doesn't have a lot of protection things. So zombies can run here. They do not sprint in here. There are a faster type of infected, but you find those later. Maybe here would work. Let's do that. Okay, so they'll take 5 people, and then the last person can go there. Then we switch to pistols. Okay. That'll help out. Alright, we got 2 squads. These guys. I don't want you using AKs yet. I can't afford that. I don't have the ammo yet. Okay. Pistols are fine. Pistols are just fine. Alright, back to speed. And I need to do a research center. I could do a small building to start with. Be like this one. Just to do the quest, to get the quest going. Maybe this one. I can get 2 people at least in here. A couple people started on that. Because research is going to be very important for us. So we're going to want a lot of that later. How people die in here, I made overweight and out of shape man in Project Zomboid in Louisville and survived. Any infected come by, they can kill our people in the daytime, or if like the bandits come by, they can shoot our people at night. If the infected take over a building, like all the people in here, there's 31 people. If they destroy the building, all 31 people are forced out, and the zombies or the infected can eat them all as they're coming to, as they evacuate to a different building. Your squads can die due to infected and various things, buildings around here. In fact, I kind of want to be careful now. I do have 2 other cars.
Let's do it.
But I would like more, because there's a certain event that happens that is
Let's do it.
particularly nasty. Oh, you go lie down. Okay, go lie down. I don't think there can be 31 people in such a building. You don't think so? That's a pretty decent building. It's 3 stories. I think it's a pretty decent size. cramped quarters, but you get your own space.
There are some people here.
Building clear.
Where are those people? Okay.
Operator. Going there.
Oh, these guys, what are they doing?
Ready for action.
Just around to these spots here. I'd like to find another car, but
Search
not
done.
gonna happen yet. If I'm searching the same spot, it's
my way.
downside.
Building
These people have guns. Let's see if we can go grab them. Not.
Operator.
Come on, finish. And they just recently added wild animals to this one too. So there's deer here you can shoot and get some meat, potentially. My home is like 2 times bigger here. And you got at least 130 people. Wow. Oh, maybe they'll come in and see me. Okay, good.
Clear.
Awesome.
Chief, we've stumbled upon some people. They look strong and able.
Ooh,
Additionally,
yeah.
some of them have technical and scientific knowledge. But the thing is, they're wounded and need medical assistance.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Ask them to join us.
It's a pair of them.
Reporting.
Wounded, but that's fine. They don't look wounded on that.
We're on the move.
Maybe they'll come in. We'll see.
Going there.
Let's do it.
By the way, they added animals to projects. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They added animals here and Project Zomboid. That's good. Happy with that. Latest build 42. Still not multiplayer yet, but they're getting there.
Operator.
Alright, so this will probably be the last building I got here.
No more to
Some
find.
water. Till the zombies get you. Yep.
Operator.
And it's it's kind of cool because the infected will chase the animals too. So the animals can lead the infected around random spots. So watch for that. It would be really cool if they collaborated. Maybe. It'd be fun. Yeah, I agree. Let's dump some more people there. Some more people. Oh, that's full. Okay, we need another project for them. And we need maybe some bricks. Get some bricks here. Get this out of the way. Clear some of that up.
Time to sleep, everyone.
All right, everybody. It's time to
Tomorrow's
sleep.
another day.
Tomorrow will be another day.
Roger. We're on the move.
Yesterday I made Project Zomboid streamer play Five Nights at Freddy's 4, huh?
Building clear.
You scared as F? Yeah. Kind of a scary game, I guess, so that would make sense. I have 2 squads at home now. That's probably enough. Most things, and the 2 towers. So I think we'll leave our other guys out for the moment. I did crank the difficulty up. And I do need to monitor my people. Where's he going? Nowhere. Alright, come on in this building.
We're on the move.
That horde's probably about to come for you.
Hostiles inbound.
Oh. Sus. Yeah.
Reporting.
Over here.
Going there.
Shoot these guys. Come back over this way. Are brownies that can peek? Ooh, you got a photo?
Our building.
Put a picture of it? Uh-oh. We're gonna attack there too. Any other? 12. We should be okay. Alright, so... Okay, good. So they came over to the towers.
Get ready.
Raiders? Really? I'm always in the forest. I was scaring the meme alert, so jeez. We'll do when you dish them? Alright, Dad, thank you. Alright, so those are gone. So we can position our people better in the buildings, which I tend to do. These guys are going to have incoming as well. These guys are fending them off. They've got armor now, so it's a little better for them. That's a lot. Alright, so they're good. Next up is these guys. Oh, they're all done. Okay. Let's have them... Oh, look. There's some people in that building that died. Interesting.
Let's do it. I'm going there. Let's do it. On my way. We're on the move. There are some infected around here.
We got ammo. And we got space. Let's do some chicken. Seen people do 100-day challenge in this game? Oh yeah, in infection free zone? Yeah.
Let's do it. On my
Watching
way.
a couple series online too. Hydrate, thank you. We'll get a drink of water here. Oh yeah, good water. Alright, let's have you exit the vehicle and resume shooting. That's a bad sound. That's a very bad sound.
We're on the move. Hostiles inbound.
That's a very bad sound.
Reporting. Chief, did you hear that? There must be hundreds of them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ready?
Okay, get ready to defend the zone.
Alright. Oh, jeez, they're here. Look at them all. Alright, come on home.
We're on the move.
Leave that other squad out. They're too far away at this point. I don't even think the other squad's close enough to do much. Alright, we're gonna have to try and do our best. Do our best to shoot these 3 squads before this one comes through. By the way, in that game where I killed 14k zombies, they have a little 10 aiming. Wow, dude, that's awesome. Alright, so they're gonna have to start shooting behind too. But they've got line of sight back there, so we'll be okay, I think. They're gonna come around and try and hit the other tower, which is great. Nice. Alright, and one left. Good. Alright, so they tore this tower down about halfway. This guy's a legend? Yeah, sounds like a legend, dude. Alright, are we all done with this building? We are. Okay. Let's go on to another one. Let's try another big building. Oh, you can see him chasing the deer there. They may come back for us. I don't know. We'll see. It's another big building at night. Wandering around is not a good idea for the most part. So searching a big building makes sense. So come daytime, we will repair it. And even get the other buildings, so that wasn't too bad.
Receiving. Reporting. Receiving.
Still going, right? Yep. Okay.
Operator.
That's good stuff, please. Ooh, look at that. 2 more AKs, a shotgun, some more armor, ammo, really good. Let's go some more.
Reporting.
3 squads we've got and the 2 towers are probably going to be able to take this. Oh, 1 squad, yeah. It'll be easy.
The infected are pillaging a building.
So they want the tower again.
They're breaking into our building.
Well, combined firepower shouldn't take too long to get rid of them. And in your other game, you fried 3K because they migrated your city. Yeah, you gotta defend your city, right? Can't let them take over. Just wander around.
Another one incoming.
Gotta clean it up. That is 2-3 squads. And 2 more from there. Okay.
Operator, let's do it.
There, I guess. You may want another tower over here. No, we'll see. I may do a metal one, too. Eventually, we're going to want walls. But that's a problem. I don't want them destroying this building. Who's got a car? Alright, another strategy you can do. That's a big horde. It's pretty beefy. There we go. Alright, cool. I don't mind if the tower goes down, but I don't want the house to go down. For the shelter, that's bad news. May lose that tower. Over here. Oh. Out. Out. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Alright.
Ready for action. Let's do it. We're on the move.
Took like 3 days of pro, damage that tower a little bit. We got some more coming through.
Roger.
That side.
For action. We're on the
Gonna
move.
position him along here. Give him some extra range. That one went down easy. Next. More. Alright. This tower might not hold out. We'll see. It's gonna be close. It's very close.
We're on the move.
Yeah, go for this tower. Go for that tower. Yep, thank you.
Our building's under attack.
Cool. It's gone. How are our northern guys doing? They are all done with that building and sitting in a vehicle. I don't like that. That's even worse. Just clean up some of these houses here for me. Thank you. Anybody else coming through for tonight? Ah, we're almost to morning. Nice. Okay. So you can do either one building or you can do all. No. Another group here, but they're not going to make it. They're going to go for a building for help. So let's get all our turrets, our towers worked on. Might want to do this too. You might want to reinforce it as well.
Boss, it's been a rough night. Something must have made the infected extremely bloodthirsty. If more and more come, our chances of survival will be really low.
Alright, we'll show them. We'll prevail.
We'll get over this. We have to. We're all that's left of humanity.
How many hours do I have in this game? I've got 100, over 100 now.
Building complete.
So that one was pretty easy. This one's going to take a little bit longer to fix, and it's going to use some wood, but that's fine. We get it fixed.
Adaptation complete.
Alright, we got our research center done. You have 4K hours in your favorite game? Nice, dude. I play a lot of different games. I don't necessarily play one all the time, but right now I've been really enjoying Infection-Free Zones, so... Yes. Alright, so now, this is your research tree. So you've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basic categories. You got medicine, you got communications, chemistry, you got arms production, which is guns, construction for building stuff. So eventually you can even make your own cars, and you can... spare time you have there, yeah, right? You can eventually modify vehicles too, so you can add like a ram to the front of the cars. You can see spikes. So when you plow through Zeds, you can tear them apart a lot better. You got your food production, which lets you make like greenhouses that are cooking and using fertilizer, even fermentation for beer, which is a good mood boost later on. And then you got your infection stuff, so you'll eventually want a vaccine. So people call this game No Grass Simulator for a reason. So right now they want us to do the base antenna. So each thing you want to research requires a certain amount of materials. So this is a cheap one with 1. We're up to 10 right now, which is not very much, but it's enough for what we need. So let's start that. And then let's get our people out scavenging again.
Operator.
I can also going into buildings after or infected is an option, but it's not always a good one. Like an MP in this game can last 4 to 7 hours. This game in particular doesn't have multiplayer. It's still pretty early access, so they're still fleshing out a lot of different things, but multiplayer would be interesting for it.
Reporting.
Yeah. So these guys, I think what we want to do is come up and support our friends here. Having extra squads in the area is useful. So let's have them get a couple of these bigger buildings.
Going there.
Alright. And then doing a little bit of time. This is almost fixed. Good.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Be like that. Alright, let's take a look. Oops, I missed it. Where are the raiders? Right there. Okay. So raiders groups can have different weapons. In this case, they're armed with a bunch of machetes, but they will come after your vehicle and try and tear it apart.
Receiving.
And so we're going to have these guys try and take them out. Similar to the infected. We can shoot them for a little bit and then run, since they don't have guns. Shoot them with guns.
We've spotted some people.
Going there.
Yep.
Roger.
So just drive away a little bit and then pop back out.
Chief,
Shoot.
I've been looking around more recently, and I'm thinking everything's turning green, pure. We're not the masters of this world anymore.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Branches sticking out of windows
Yeah,
and
do
roots
anything
breaking
while they're
through,
talking.
as if the forest itself has come to reclaim
Hey, look,
the
while I
land.
eat art, Dad.
And all these
Enjoy.
animals around downtown, it's their world now. And the infected.
Hydrate? Alright, taking a drink. Thank you. We will reclaim it.
We will reclaim it.
Let's do it.
As you can see, they take damage as you shoot them,
We're running out of space for resources.
but
We have to build a warehouse.
build a warehouse here.
Okay,
There are some people
we'll
here.
build one.
Shoot. Not get interrupted. Great.
We're on the move. On my way.
So, resource management is important. We need a warehouse somewhere. And a warehouse will let us, is also a place that stores ammo. So we can use that to house our squads if we want to defend somewhere. But some of these buildings are too small. This one may be good. 13 wood. What do we got? 72. Let's do that. I can post up a squad there. I'd rather use it for housing, but for now, that's just going to have to be for that instead. It's got 5 people. Let's see, our wood's almost done. That's where all our people are coming from. Let's clear out some more of this. Maybe we get farms in. So let's get this building removed. Okay. Alright, it's heavy raining today, and we are working on this still. Oh, one got ran over, so your vehicles run them over. But you take some damage in doing it. So one of the mods you can install on vehicles is take less damage from that, but it's going to be a while before we get the vehicle production going. Alright, that takes care of that group. Now I can come over here and help our guys scavenge these buildings.
On my way.
In fact, I should go like that.
Let's do it.
Go like that. There we go. That's a little better. About the streamer, I was doing it with Project Zomboid sounds. Like imagine going through dark woods and 16 population. There's a Zomboid sound. Oh yeah. Zomboid can get pretty scary too. You're hyper focused in on what you're doing. Like the jump scares they put in. It's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, definitely. I think I'm about done for the day. See, my friend Log is streaming, and I wanted to go say hello to him. So, I think we're going to call it here. My cat keeps bothering me, won't leave me alone. Been super annoying the past hour. Microphone out of balance. Very annoying. Again, so, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you all had a good time. I know I did. I'll definitely be doing this again later. So, come on back if you want.